welcome back to the Kun-Lai summit, where we are once again going to effortlessly scale Neverest in search of a goat. Once we've done that, we will make our way onwards with some of these extra quests. We have a few down here, and we'll get on with that. But first, I just wanted to have another go. You know, quickly scale Neverest in order to look for this goat. Now what we're also looking for are tracks. And so far, the only tracks I see are my own. Because not even Humar has tracks. Oh well. We'll keep looking regardless. I hope everyone is having a good evening, a good week. My week has been fairly chill. Had a job interview earlier today, so I've been up early for a while, and I'm hoping, really hoping, that it goes well. No, thank you. That is a goat, and that is a thing. That's a critter, so I can't do anything with that. It's a bit of a shame. And not seeing any tracks at all on the way forwards here. It's difficult to see even, you know, with this ground. It is, you know, hard. You'd think it'd be easier because of the snow. There's Neverest Base Camp. So nothing yet. There's a Kun-Lai run there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way to the very top. Keep looking out for tracks. They'll start throwing stuff soon. As long as I stay outside. Because I'm in aspect of the cheetah, any hits I take are going to be sizable. Which is a shame, but not the end of the world. God, I thought I could have been hit there. There's the shadow of the dragon that goes above. There we go. A little bit faster. Nice. Up to Seeker's Point, still no goat. Still no tracks. We'll go further still. I thought that was a track again. We are above. There we go. We're at the very, very tippity top. What was that noise? There's a mountain climber there who's frozen. I mean, it wasn't that. That's not what they sound like. It just happened to coincide with when we got to the very, very top of the mountain. There is a summit kid there who is not the goat we are looking for. Nah. Okay. You know what? Let's just get stuck in and start with everything else, because we'll be able to win. You know what? No. We follow the path down. We aim for Winter's Blossom, which is where the trail will end up anyway. And then we'll fly over to our new base and start off operations from there. I will, however, take a light shortcut supposed to happen, goddamn. Alright, I'll knock that down as a death. Oh, and it's only up here, so that's no huge deal. We'll take this opportunity as well to get Terrapine out. We haven't had him out for a while. We've had Umar for a while, so, you know, it's time to switch it up a bit. Okay. Plus he's a welcome source of heat. In this frozen, I would say a wasteland, but it's not really a wasteland. Don't want to be rude to it. Where are you going, buddy? Come on. Come back at your leisure. There you go. Lovely. Also like the sound he makes, you know, that kind of soft crackling. Only the Wanderer is around here somewhere. It was down there, yes, I remember that from last time. Okay. We'll leave the grunt alone. We'll go out front of the Shadowpan Monastery. We could actually... Yeah, we need to collect some meat, don't we? It's fine, we'll do that soon. We'll get it done soon enough. Double checking, it would be Talong Steps next, wouldn't it? Now I don't remember if we ran out of things to do in Kun-Lai and switched over to Krasarang Wilds. I just don't remember. Ooh, that was a huge eagle. Checking the skies for it. Hungry Yeti. We'll leave alone. Hares, summit prowlers. I mean, we've got a backup goat here if we need to, but not too fussed with the backup goat. Ban's balloon. Actually, no, Ban's balloon means that we are pretty much... Is this it? No, it was one of them. We're exactly where we started off last time, so we'd gone all the way back. So now we'll take a flight to where we're supposed to be actually going. And let's go yeah, because we finished off there with the big Yeti, who may still be sitting there. Nope, that's okay. Little camp over there I didn't see. So, with both times I've gone on the path there, I saw no tracks. I'm either in the wrong place or the tracks aren't spawning. So we'll have a look into that at the end of this, and if it is just bugged on this, then we won't do it. We'll just have to contend with what we got. That reminds me. Talent's pet is on tenacity. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Right. Sure. It's a lot of meaty bits straight away, so that's very good. It's one of the wild plains yaks. Okay. What do we need to do with you? Ah, we needed to bring it back, didn't we? There we go. Round up the yaks. Where? There. Just through the front gate. Nice, no problem. Fear those yaks might take a while. I'll try and get them done sooner rather than later. Almost all of the meaty bits straight away. Oh, yeah. Ooh, one more critter. I think we're good. There are some more of them. Okay, no problem. We'll take the captured yak in. Find another one. There it is. Something going on your pathing, Terrapine. We won't start that quest over there until we've done everything else, because I know there's a load more. There's a yak. Can we do it whilst mounted? We can. That'll make it way swifter. Easy. That's the yaks. Rounded. Nope. Meaty bits. Nice. Okay. Now we'll head over here to speak with Farmer Chow? Yeah, it is Chow. Didn't know if it was Chow or Chew. Order raiders. Ah, not good. I swear we've... Ah, they're using the same chaps. I see. Alright. Oh, yep. Yep. Keep running over there because we... Ooh, try and dodge the axe. No. And wait here. And they're going back. Farmer Chow, tell me of your troubles. You're a sight for sore eyes, Hunter. I'll be glad to help your alliance fellas out. First, though, you need to help me get my farm back. Those Ordo Yongle are working my farm hands to death. It just ain't right. Please, Hunter, save them before it's too late. Sure. Oh, excuse me. Kill somebody, Ordo Overseers. 12 of them, in fact. Yuyen? Yuyen, Chow? Sure, I'm willing to help you guys out, but we need to eat too. I don't have a pot to cook in, let alone ingredients to put in it. Here's a list of things I'll need. Now get 12 root vegetables in a cast iron pot. We'll get some root veggie stew. Oh, that's where it came from. Take out this raider here whilst we still can, though I know it's going to be a double soon, so... Distracted target to attack you. Yeah. Definitely the wrong one. Oh shit. No problem. Get him. Root vegetables. You attack that. I will take some of the veggies. Here. Yeah, keep going. You're doing fine. Okay, you. Damn it, I was going to try and make clever there. There's another. Bring him over here. Get it out of the way of that raider. Nice. That's all of them freed. Let's see. Okay. We're going to use our camouflage here to sneak through and see if we can get that cast iron pot without anybody noticing. I believe it will be in here. Cookie McYongle will be trapped. We'll take the cast iron pot. I will sneak out, just like that. I think that's everything from them. Nice. And they didn't even notice. Truly awesome. Okay. There's your root vegetables and cast iron pot. Do you have everything from the list? Well, there you go. We should be plenty good now. Thanks. And look, they're making the stew even better. Oh, there's a shower of anger in the background again. Lovely. Farmer Chow. Now ain't you just the thing? Though I guess it's not fair to force these here workers to stay with us now that we don't have much work for them. True. Well, far as I figure, we got quite a bit of rebuilding to do. I'm not one for joining any big causes, but my farmhands aren't gonna have so much to do round here, to be honest. And since you helped them out, they want to join your alliance, so who am I to stop them? Bring them with you, back to Farmhand Bow. I'll miss them, but they're better off with you. So we need to return to Farmhand Bow at West Windridge. Okay. Let's go. So I was going to see if I can sneakily have a bit of a drink. Can you keep up? They can keep up. Brilliant. Loving the unison, chaps. Okay. That is a wild plains yak. And I cannot tame it. Here we go. Take it to... No. Oh. There we go, to Farmhand Bow. Awesome. Alright, you did good bringing these guys back. We'll have them farming you up some food in no time. Awesome. We then have Sully the Pickle Middle area. Well, you got my meat. Yes, I do. Good work. I'm telling you, these Kun-Lai meat bits are grade A goodness. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it now that they got a smoker going. An alliance tent that I can apparently interact with. Alright, sure. Innkeeper we don't need. Steelbender Gin. We'll make sure that all of our stuff is up to snuff. We are going to keep this on us, but we're not going to do anything with it. Wild Jerkin of the Stormblast. It's leather. We're not really going to use the leather. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. The root veggie stew is going to be good. I'll be sure to use it. And we got some Kafakota berries as well. Kafakota. Can't remember. And one more, which I think is inside the tent. I'll speed myself up for it, Admiral Taylor. These yaks will do the trick nicely. Good work. I'm feeling better about this whole situation already, so we're going to get some better shoulders straight away.
The alliance must prevail.
Awesome. Any more quests for us to do? Yes, we got these terracotta warrior ones to do, including there is going to be the quest of the gentleman outside saying, hey, you want to make some money? So we'll go to him first. There's the horde base. There they are. Right through here. Deal of a lifetime, that's it. Let me guess, you're here to deal with the Mogu statues that are being reanimated. What a coincidence. I'm here to conduct research on the Mogu. I'll tell you what, if you bring me as many of the Mogu relics in there as you can carry, I'll give you a cut of the research funding. Sure thing, buddy. 12 Mogu relics. And we'll take this guy out, if we can. No. Frozen in time, cannot fight back, but he also can't take any damage, so we'll leave that one, and we'll go up and find some more. There is a lot of guardians here who are taking damage. There we go. We are going to try and tame one of these guardians as well. But we're looking for a specific one called Portents, who is in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. It's another trackable one, but apparently has different what's it called? Different colours for different places where you find it. So yeah, we're going to look into that. Lovely. Okay, that's a bird down that we didn't need to kill, but we got to do so anyway. We'll get some more of these Mogu relics. Cloak of the Fault Line. We cannot use, but Strength, Stamina, Haste, Mastery, that is not bad. We'll keep that on us just in case. Havoc. Let's get that guy. Don't do anything else to piss this guy off, I think we should be alright. slowly getting this guy down, that's no problem. Get another load of snakes out. Excellent. Oh shit. Just seen how low Terrapine is. He just used his special shield seconds ago, so that's okay. I'll just keep on top of his health. Almost. Got him. Nice one. Oh, just. Braces, Frozen Summit, and ooh, nice. We'll get both of them. A shard of Arkstone. Let's do that real quick. Boom. That's pretty cool. I like that. Don't know if that's a toy. Oh, of course it would be. However, we can't use it as a toy in like the Legion, for example, which has its own little collection. Nice. Yeah, we're kicking the shit out of these guys, even with their... I think it's because they are basically just they don't move. Like for the first couple of hits, which yeah, they'll regenerate a bit of health, but you know it takes them down to a quarter health before they can even do anything about it. So it does make it rather easy. Mogusia's Soul Caller slain as well. Oh. Just improving my haste by having some of this coffee. Boom. Lovely. We just need one more of these guys done. Then we'll make our way up there. That's it. Yes, I remember this wall here that I cowered behind. I mean, bravely fought to defend. boots of the monkey, maybe. Leather. Engraved axe at a gale burst, neither of which we can use. A shame, but not a surprise. Boom. That's everything, isn't it? We'll head back to this guy. Ooh. These guys can only go so far before they will turn to stone. He says. No? Okay, keep running. There we go. Alright. There's a lot of Mugu relics we're going to be reach. Where am I going to put all the relics? Okay, wow, I mean, wow, thank you. His eyes widened with anticipation of the proceeds to the relics. Now that you soften them up, I think I might head in. Just a few more relics from the outskirts, nothing dangerous. Alright, mate. Yeah. Philly boots. In a bit. We'll head back here, hand these two in, then open the gates to of the August Celestials. Unless, of course, they have more quests for me in here. Well, it will get rid of it. Top farmer. Is that what that is? Oh! Top farmer. It's a druid. Elder Tucson. Oh, thank goodness you saved all our skins. Believe me, you've no idea how much trouble those guys can stir up. Or I guess you do now, kind of. Almost. Imagine that, but a lot worse and for a couple thousand years. So we'll take the helmet, which is no better than one we currently have. Look, I know the Alliance need recruits, and there's just not enough of us here right now to make a fighting presence in this town. But I know that the Yongle over the Fire Camp Ordo to the northeast have taken many of my people as prisoners, and I also know that if you will be willing to rescue them from their captivity, they'd be more than likely to be willing to join the Alliance. What say you? Free 8 Pandaren prisoners? Sure thing, we can do that. Sorry, I heard my voice go a bit loud there, I apologize. Oh well now. Let's have some fun, boyo. Those Ordo Yongle to the west have saved us the trouble of having to make some bombs. They already have them. Let's put their explosive barrels to good use and destroy their all pumping machines, shall we? Alright. And we'll get a trinket, which is a barrel. Use explosive barrels found in Fire West Ordo. Fire Camp Ordo. Destroy the west, south, and east oil rigs. Innkeeper, no. Repair that. Those were the old ones. That's the current one. We don't need that. We do want that. We'll keep that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We'll put this over here. Kaffa Press is the trinket. Yeah. Alright, cool. Another quest from Admiral Taylor. Intense channeling. I see what you did there. The Yongle of Fire Camp Ordo are in dire threat. I need you to head northwest and take out their leader. Unfortunately, his 4 subordinates are maintaining a fire barrier that prevents us from getting to him in the adjoining cave. Take them out, and the shield will come down. You'll find them in their tents. Channeling. Kill the Ordo Embercaller, Pyromancer, Fire Speaker, and Blazecaster. And then I have something to... Mishka, right, looks like we won't have a bunch of statues to worry about anymore. Good work. Thank you. Right. Yeah, let's get these. Because I know the gate to the August Celestials is literally just go in, get presents, and then fuck off again. So what I'll do is I'll go in here, bring it in, so it's just us. Not distracted by anything or anyone else. There we go. Right, we'll rescue you, we'll rescue you, we'll rescue you. There is something to read here, which I'll have to be very careful about. Let's give it a go. Oops. forced to survive in the harsh terrain of the Taolon Steppes since the time of the last Pandaren Emperor. The Yongle have adapted their tactics accordingly. The race is constantly on the move, establishing short-lived fire camps in areas of abundant natural resources, specifically oil and game. Before moving on, where they set up camp, how long to stay, and when to move out remains the sole discretion of the chieftain. In combat, the Yongle prefer to hit hard and fast, making heavy use of cavalry to flank and harass the enemy, while hard-hitting infantry in assaults the weaker parts of the enemy line. Fire, sorcery, and flaming siege weapons back this initial assault. Yongle are known to retreat. Oh, you motherfucker. Let me finish. Yongle are known to retreat as quickly as they charge, always reading the enemy and only fully committing their forces to sure victories. We have an auto battle yak there very quickly. It cannot be tamed. That's a shame. What about the normal yak? That also cannot be tamed. God damn it. Okay. I just want a yak. There we go. Right. So we'll get Musan the Blaze Caster. There we go. One down. Oh yeah, there's a Pandaren prisoner there, and there. Very nice. Sneak around this guy. And by sneak, I mean go directly across his peripheral. Get that. Collect that. Get that. I can no longer get anybody else out, so I'm sorry about that. There's this guy sorted. The other guy's back just in case, but I doubt that is going to be an issue. We've got another Firemancer around this corner. Oh, but we'll wait. Let's to not fight two at once. I think we got him anyway, didn't we? Yes, we did. No, it seems like I've just spunked both my cooldowns for, effectively, a lesser boss. But I fear I don't really use as many of my cooldowns as often as I know I should. So I'm trying to use them more often. Because that takes 5 minutes. That takes 1.5 minutes. Two, one. And it did damage. Nice. Boom. Ooh, hello. Ooh, an elite. Came out of nowhere. We use traps for you. sorry for taking you down twice there, Terrapine, buddy. It was not my intention the first time. The second time, you were sacrificial. There we go. Okay. Next, you. So we've got this. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Don't panic too much, because we can just do this. There. Then, depending on how good Terrapine is, we should be able to get these guys. Or we'll use Bestial Wrath. There's another one. There we go. We can get it done, no problem. Boom. Huge. And we got the other one. So all we need to do now is grab this and find exactly where the other pump is. I mean, that was on the front. Must be that one over there. Nice. Alright, let's camo up. See if I can get aspect. Yes, I can. Fantastic. The other guy is going to be around here as well, so we'll sneak through, plant the bombs. Oh, do I not have it? It says I do. There. Place. Ignite. Run. Sneak through here. To the very, very back. And get him. Just utterly denying him every single time. The Ordo lieutenants are dead. The shields are down. Time to take out the Ordo leader. Time to head into the cave and slay the warbringer of the Ordo Yongle. We will get ourselves a new gun. It is a gun, unfortunately, which means it's going to be loud. But I'm sure we will survive. There he is. Round the back of here. And let's get the motherfucker. Oh wow, spirit walks. Are you tameable? They are. Oh shit. Okay. Hang on. Alright, we do this real quick. We'll pop one over here. Yeah. All right. Cool. Kill that one. Tame that one. Yeah. Look at that. Wasn't expecting that today, huh? It's just a normal warg. You know, I'm almost... Wait, is it? Fuck it, let's get him. What is going on? Impervious shield. Oh, is that why? Okay, dismiss. Okay. Terrapine. Let's finish him off. I get the distinct impression that it wasn't actually a spirit animal. Reed row with a sorcerer. Our homes destroyed. We did what we had to. A likely story. We'll head back and we'll have a look at this spirit warg and see if it's any cooler. I have doubts, but you know, whatever. It's not often you come across a thing that you can not only beat the shit out of in a quote-unquote boss fight, but also tame. It doesn't happen often. Alright, Admiral Taylor.
This land tests us.
So, Pandaren prisoners? Well, if it isn't our hero Sparrow, I really wasn't sure we stood a fighting chance out there, you know. These guys may be a little rough around the edges, but we'll be able to whip them up into shape. And when we do, we'll have a real fighting chance at holding our own here in Kun-Lai. Good work. Cheers, mate. Recruits, I want to remember that it was Sparrow who saved you and the Alliance who are going to save Kun-Lai. We've done great work. We should be able to maintain our best operations here now without too much trouble. Great. What's the second quest? You've done it again. I'm in your debt. Fuck yeah, we'll take the rifle. And that is the Yongle invasion. We still haven't got the Shadow Pan thing, so we'll have a look into that a little later. Sully, that was a fine sight to see. I should have gone up there with you, Sparrow. Well, you fucking should have, but you sat here eating meat, you lazy anyway, Elder Sulan. Usually, Merchant Shi comes through Kun-Lai Summit to trade with the Jinyu and the Grummel. We've heard word that he hasn't been seen at Binan, and we haven't seen him here. I'm worried something has happened to him. Can you go to the Inkgil Mere and see if he's alive? Speak with Merchant Shi at the Inkgil Mere. We can give it a go. Admiral Taylor, our new recruits have spoken in hushed tones about a group of Pandaren they called the Shadow Pan. There we go. They're apparently very strong and secretive. That's where you come in. Rumor is they have a base of operations to the east, near Fire Bao Nook. You should travel there as an envoy to the Alliance. Give them any help you require. No problem. Alright, let's see. We'll get rid of that, and that, and that, and that. We'll put that up here. We don't need that. We will take these two. That I don't need. What we'll do is we'll put the crossbow over here just in case we need it for later. We'll put the rabbit's lucky foot up there instead. Roll an explosive barrel. So this is a active ability. Yep. Alright. Sweet. So that Binan village and the Ingilmere, we've already done that. The Shadow Pan, that's the stuff over there. Right. Let's go and speak to the August Celestials before anything else happens. Also, spirit animal, apparently. Pet. Heart of the Phoenix. Nothing. It's not a traditional spirit animal, I guess. It's just a normal wolf. Okay. With a little thing there. Alright. We will find ourselves a stable master inside and be rid of it. Supplies we don't need. Okay. Anduin. This is a historic moment, Sparrow. What do you think lies beyond the gates? Let's fucking find out. Pure enough. Alright, let's make our way in. I'm gonna have to mute most of that lovely cutscene simply because music. Whoops. Sure, the Kleiner hack. We are not aiming for you, we're aiming for Terrapine. There we go. There's Alani. The you may notice as well that we are starting to get actual people talking in the general chat. That does not happen very often with these games. Right. Witness. Speak to Z the Harmonious at the Golden Pagoda. We are going to gun it down there. Now I'm assuming, probably rightly so, that everything in this area is going to be level 90, or it might be that nothing spawns. Innkeeper, caravan yak, caravan yaks. Let's get this going, shall we? Z. Thank you for coming so quickly. For thousands of years, the Golden Lotus have kept the Vale safe from those who would seek its power. Unfortunately, that time is past, and we need your help.
Pleasant journeys.
Well, there's the Golden Gate. Wow, that's not correct, but okay. There is another quest here, Sun Tenderheart. The Shrine of Seven Stars. Look at this creature. Traveller. Only moments after we arrived, this Mogu assassin attacked with no warning. His blade was intended for the leader of the Golden Lotus. It is very lucky indeed that we were here to stop the attack. Seeing this attempt on Z's life, I fear for the safety of those who have already entered the valley. The caretakers are settling your people into the city to the southeast. Go and speak to their leaders, make sure they are safe. So we need to speak to Jalu the Generous, Kuru the Light-Hearted, Lucky Lin, and Matron Vivin in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. You got it, boss. So, no other seeming wildlife. Oh, Big Keech with his rare antiquities. We've got an Orb of Mystery. Oh, we got an Orb of Mystery. That's worth 20 grand? What the fuck? How did I get that? You know what? Never mind. Sands of Time. Limited edition engineering parts. Right. Okay. I still don't know how I got it. But oh, that was a kite. Okay. No. We need to go here. There we go. God, I love the way this valley looks at this time. Ooh. The Emperor's Burden, Part 8. 10,000 years ago, Emperor Xiaohao, the last emperor of Pandaria, used the power of these sacred waters to spare Pandaria from the devastation of the sundering that destroyed the rest of the world. From the Book of Burdens, Epilogue. At the dusk of the final day, the sky was bathed in green fire, and the very ground trembled in terror. But the Emperor was not afraid. His mind was clear of any doubt or despair. He feasted, and he sang as the sky tore open. Seeing fear and doubt in his subjects' eyes, Emperor Xiaohao delivered a proclamation that one should live each day to its fullest, and sleep each night with the peace of a mind unburdened. Legend tells that he ascended to the Terrace of Endless Spring there to separate Pandaria from the rest of the world, but try as he might, he was unable. The ground trembled, but did not move. Soon he began to doubt, and the shower of doubt began to emerge from the east. He began to fear, and the shower of fear began rippling out of its shackles to the west. Desperately, he called out to the Jade Serpent for help. The Jade Serpent circled the Vale and spoke to the beleaguered Emperor. Pandaria is more than just a Pandaran empire, she told Xiaohao. Your enemies to the west are as much a part of this land as your empire behind the wall. Seeing that all things were connected in an eternal whole, and that his beloved land was more than just the Pandaran empire, Xiaohao at last understood. His staff clattered to the floor as his spirit became one with the land. When the world tore itself apart, Pandaria drifted quietly into the ocean, and as the Emperor's robes fluttered empty to the ground, the land became enveloped with impenetrable mists, hidden away from the rest of the world. Such a cool bit. Excuse me. Right then. There is an elite over there, General Temuja? Did I see that right? There he is. He's a level 90. We're leaving him the fuck alone. These elites that we're already dealing with are hard enough. There we go. To the sea of blue before us. A white crane. Very nice. And, oh. Darnassus Sentinel Striker. Sure. And here we are at the Shrine of 7 Stars. Stone Belly. These are all the individual factions. Can't do anything with these, but it's cool to look. The Anglers, Tillers, Challenge Dungeons. Order of the Cloud Serpent, which will be fun because it means you get Cloud Serpents. I think everyone did that. Charm Maker. Here you'll find representatives from all the factions of Pandaria, where you have a little more experience under your belt. Come back and speak to us. Great adventures and great rewards await. Sure. Lao Lang? Stay where you are. Everyone else is fine. We'll head upstairs. What's Nishi? Nice. Alright, so first things first. Lyalia? The squad's morale has improved since we entered the Vale. I'd hope so, especially at this point. Stable master. I'd like to... Oops, that's wrong. Stable my pet. Wolf. There isn't really... Just a bit shit, isn't it? You better go over here in the regretty file. We've still got that. Black Shell, Mazranach, Snort, Iron Jaw, Vara, Crystal Bone, Black Sting, Hozza, Eagle, Kirkin, Rhino, Shango, Scar, Roshan, and Arcturus. Just looking back and seeing like the where we've been, basically. Alright, so we've got a couple of players here as well. That is the flight path uncovered. That's a flying trainer. We could get artisan riding. We won't though. Spirit of Harmony vendor. So we've got 3 Spirits of Harmony. We could get some more wingwall cloth. We can get some weird stuff. It depends entirely on what sells the best. And we'll look into that a little later. The fireworks vendor. Kuru, the light-hearted. What do you call a Jinyu who is trained at Tian Monastery? A monkfish. How are the refugees settling in? Many have come from all corners of the land to see the gates opened at last. Indeed, many of your people have already found their way inside. Seek your own solace and refuge within. Yeah, go on then. And we'll talk. What we'll just go around. Inspired by Taijing, the cyclone movement stream increase. This is all supplies for other stuff, leatherworking and such. Reagents. More of that. Yeah, go on then. I don't think I've really properly done much with this. Oh, she's playing an instrument.
Oh, hello.
Music is good for the mind, body and soul. For 2 gold. I'll say no for now. David Guerrero. Why does that name ring a bell? David Guerrero. Ah, that's alright. Okay, so we've got the portal room. I don't know why I'm checking this out as if it's a new thing. It's the exact opposite of the Horde one. So I apologize. We've got engineering supplies. Philip Luke and a mechanical auctioneer that we can't use. The first aid trainers. There is a quest. We'll go and look for that. The ethereal corridor. We're not going to bother with that. The bankers. Speaking of, I will put some of the stuff in the bank. This, for example, I don't know what to do with the Orb of Mystery, the Tableau of Renyun. That could probably be sold. Potion of water breathing. Okay. Glyph of raining frogs. Probably don't need. Yeah. Vinnie Morrison, is someone downstairs? Sure thing. Got a bit of the armor stuff that I'm sure will become available when we get there. Oh, I wonder what it will be. Everything to know about cooking again. Alright. I reckon it's just everybody has. You sell brews, but you're unconscious. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll get rid of this. Master Matron Fifin. Welcome, traveller. Make your home here if you wish. Upstairs you'll find the bank vaults and the city portals. Vendors of all traders have been set up shop around the building. Please explore at your own leisure. Have done. Thanks. So the last one is just down here. Ooh. Oh. And it was the riding the time lost as well. God damn. I'm just following this arrow now to where we need to go. You want us over there? In the Mogushan Palace? We'll have to go around. We really could have just run straight over it, but those white cranes are gorgeous. We won't be able to tame them either, unfortunately, just because. That is the meeting stone for it, so probably not up here, but curious to know if it is. Oh, it is. Oh, nice one. Jalu the Generous, the Golden Lotus Quartermaster. Have you seen anything suspicious? Oh, yes you have. The gun looks cool though. Nice one. Alright, how you doing, mate? You give riding cranes and shit like that. Okay. And there's definitely nothing down here. No, it just gives off a pretty light. I swear I went down there the last time and got stuck. We could have... Oh, hello. Aki the Chosen. A Grandmaster Pet Tamer. Alright, so we're going to leave her alone. Yeah, we don't do anything with that. I will have a look and see what the orb actually does, because we've just found it somewhere, haven't we? We never knew it was there. Sun Tenderheart. Good work, Sparrow. Sounds as though they are getting on quite well at the city. However, in order to ensure their safety, we must be even more vigilant than before. We'll continue to monitor the Mogu activity, Sparrow. However, I'm afraid that what lies ahead will require greater strength than you currently possess. Return to us when you have gained more experience. Which is a nice way of saying, it's a level 90 zone, piss off and come back later. And that is something we shall do. We're out of time, unfortunately. So, thank you very much, everybody, for rocking up. Please do take care, stay safe, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.